Welcome, parents and students of the Muroc Joint Unified School District. We have been asking for names for these recordings for quite some time, suggestions on what we could call this. And Mondays with Muroc has been suggested, and that's the winner. So, for the first time, officially, let me welcome you to Mondays with Muroc. Today I have with me Dr. David Elms. Dr. Elms was previously at Desert Junior Senior High School. He is now at Boron Junior Senior High School, and he's going to talk a little bit about Boron High. But first, David, could you tell us a little bit about yourself, especially for those that may not know you, parents new to the district or at the elementary school? Tell us a bit about you.
A little bit about myself. Okay, I've been in education about 27 years. Started in LA Unified as a history teacher, 7th and 8th grade. Went in administration and moved out to Tehachapi. So the 2.5-hour drive was a little long. So we ended up working in Palmdale Elementary School District, intermediate school. Became a principal there and eventually wanted to get some high school experience. So when the opening happened over 8 years ago now. So I've been in the district. It's my 9th year. And it was 8 years at Desert, but this year's first year at Boron, and really excited. Happy to be here. And I've been married for 32 years and have 3 kids. One's a teacher in the district, and the other one works at Grace Chapel in technology. And my daughter is in college right now, and actually she's in Israel enjoying herself, for a semester. So.
Well, that's great. Well, so this year was homecoming at Boron High, but some adjustments had to be made. Can you talk a little bit about the adjustments and why they needed to happen?
Sure. We were all really excited to have homecoming. We had a couple of events at lunches this week, decorations. We were all getting ready for the game. And, of course, then we had the COVID protocols take effect. So we had to cancel the football game. But what we did is we put all the activities on hold. So it's basically postponed. Okay. Our current dates right now is we'll start off again on Wednesday, October 20th with our lunch activities. The game will be on October 22nd, and that includes a pep rally that day. And the dance is now on Saturday the 23rd.
Perfect.
So we're all set to go again, just starting off where we left off just 2 weeks later.
Okay, so the kids will still have a homecoming then?
Absolutely.
That's great.
Yep.
Okay. Regarding COVID, some parents have expressed that they would like for us to communicate with the kids more than just saying pull up their mask. Do we talk to the kids at other times besides just reminding them to pull up their masks?
Oh, absolutely. I know our staff is constantly talking to them out there. I'm walking around all the time talking to the students, seeing how their day's going. It's kind of hard. I mean, when, safety is really one of our concerns. So sometimes, we see them out there and the students just have their mask down. And sometimes it just moves down as you're talking. It gets below the nose. We say, just, hey, let's just move it up and things like that. So, sometimes you get in that rut. We're just constantly telling everybody. But we'll definitely make more of an effort to, as a whole staff, to continue to say, hi, good morning, how you doing? Get your mask up. Have a nice day.
Perfect. And how about I know you've had at least one pep rally. My daughter's there and she told me about the pep rally. Do you plan to have more pep rallies throughout the year?
We were going to have one today for homecoming.
Okay.
Like I said, we are having one again on October 22nd.
Okay.
So we are doing that. It's just one of the things to remember as if we get a large group, if we get everybody inside, everybody has to wear a mask.
Okay.
Because we're inside the gym for the pep rally. So it's, it's maintaining that student activities that we want as well as the COVID mandates that we have to have. But we are planning. It would have been today, but on Friday the 8th, but now it's going to be 2 weeks from now.
Okay. So more pep rallies to come. And what can you tell us about the programs at Boron High? Anything particular or special you want to highlight so that people know what the great things that are happening over there?
Well, one of the things we definitely have new this year is the A&P program, which is airframe and power plant. Mr. Kirkley. We have 2 small engines and a jet engine already on site. So they're getting ready to get into the room. It's the old auto shop. So we're still working to get that organized. And I do know Mr. Kirkley's out looking for a plane to actually bring in. So I think that's coming pretty soon. And they're going to start really getting the hands on. They've been learning in the classroom about the tools. We have 3 students ready to go over for internship in the fabrication lab on base. We've had guest speakers, and we're going to be planning a field trip to Antelope Valley College because that's where the program continues after high school.
Well, that's great. Yeah, I know. We have a van fleet, we have a
Right.
bus fleet, and we just authorized the payment for a Cessna. So now we have an air fleet. So yeah, we're a rare school district
Yeah.
that actually has an air fleet now, and we're excited about that. That's great. Well, it's your first year at Boron High School. I know years ago when I was the principal there, you filled in for me for a period of time while I was out on medical. How has it been? How's the transition been going from Desert High School over to Boron?
Oh, it's been easy. I mean, just pretty much I knew all the staff already. So it was really just easy transition to come into there. And students, I think students are the same regardless of where they are. Everybody has their own individual needs, so we just deal with those. And we're just really building. So besides the A&P program, we're also building on really college culture.
Okay.
So we're looking at that. We've had Mr. Dakwa has been really good with our students. So actually, you should be getting information about FAFSA, the seniors, because it's financial aid time. We have a workshop on Tuesday the 12th from 3 to 4 for parents to come in who need help. And we also have an instructional video that's also posted on our YouTube channel for that.
That's great.
So,
Now, Mr. Dakwa, who can you
He's our
explain to everybody
academic
who that is?
advisor. He's brand new. So he took over for all the grades. So he's working on building that college as well, working on the plans for the students, working on their schedules. He's been going to classrooms. Last month was Suicide Prevention Month, so he did a presentation to all the students. And next week, we're going to be hitting all the students for bully prevention because October is Bully Prevention Month.
Very good. All right, one last question for you. You're brand new to the school, not to the district, but definitely to the Boron community. What is the best way, or do you have any first of all, I guess two questions. What's the best way to get a hold of you for parents if they would like to be able to talk with you? And second, can you speak a little bit to kind of your vision, your approach to having parents come and speak with you? Maybe it's a concern or it's a question or an idea for the school. Kind of what's your philosophy when it comes to parent engagement? So how do we get a hold of you and philosophy on engagement?
Okay. Well, the best way to get a hold of me, my email, which is on the website.
Okay.
It's available. I have business cards. You have my cell phone. You can text me. You can call the office, set up an appointment, or a lot of times if I'm available, I'll take the phone call right then and there. Philosophy with parents is really just working as a team. You know, that old saying, it takes a village to raise a child, or it takes a village to educate a child. So it's really working as a team with the parents and us at the school. And if you have any ideas, concerns, questions, I'm open office. Please come let me know, especially when it comes to rumors. You know, the best place to go is just go to the source. I'm the source. So sometimes misinformation does get out. Just come to me, let me know, and I'll set you straight. Or maybe it's even something I need to share, my weekly updates. I do send weekly updates every Friday night. It's really a link to a video that goes on our YouTube channel as well as website and Facebook. So if you're not getting that, please let us know so we make sure that we have the correct email on site for that. So.
Very good. Well, we appreciate you taking the time to join us this week. In the future, we plan to have more staff members come in and be able to share the great things that are happening in the district. A thing off topic directly from Boron High, but something that came up through the parents was about independent study. And I know that you have a number of students that need to go on short-term independent study, perhaps because of COVID, or parents that have opted for the longer-term independent study. Just a reminder to parents that independent study models now are not like the distance learning models that we experienced last year. They are more parent-centric, meaning it's really the family that makes those programs work. We have teachers who are available who can assist some, but independent study really is geared towards students getting assistance primarily from their parents to help them with finishing those assignments. So If you're looking for something that's more direct contact with a teacher, really in-person instruction, which is the only other model that there is in California now, would be the way to go. And then one other thing has to do with vaccines. So I've heard some interesting comments. I don't know if you have this week, Dave, but I've heard questions or comments phrased in this way, that me and or the district making students or staff or whoever receive a vaccination. So just as a reminder to everyone, I do not, the district does not mandate vaccines. What we do is we follow the law. And through the governor's office and through the California Department of Public Health, which we work with the Kern Health Department directly, they give us the mandates. They give us that, which is all based on law. So it's just to kind of correct the terminology a little bit. Kevin's not making anyone get vaccinated. Muroc isn't making anyone get vaccinated, but there definitely are laws as they pertain to California that are requiring all of us at various points to be vaccinated. So just to recap what we learned so far from the governor's announcement week before last, and that is students in grades 7 through 12, once there is full FDA approval, which is anticipated to be somewhere around January of 2022. Once that has happened, then students in grades 7 through 12 will be mandated by California to be vaccinated to attend in person. And it's anticipated that kindergarten through 6th grade will have full approval around July. So what we'll see is, so far what has been said is, one semester following full FDA approval, that's when the law will go into effect. So first we'll see that there's full FDA approval, then we'll wait for the next semester, which looks like it's going to be August of 2022. So it's the next school year really that this will impact us, most likely. Related to staff, similarly, it appears that when the first round of students, those 7th through 12th grade students, are mandated by California to be vaccinated, that we as employees will be required to be vaccinated as well. Right now, the way it works for employees is beginning October 15th, if you're not vaccinated as an employee, then we do weekly monitoring for them. So we do a COVID test for them on a weekly basis. But after students have that mandate that they must be by the state of California, then we as employees will do the same. And it will follow the same time frame, it looks like, as well. So in short, what I'm anticipating is that come August of 2022, we will all be required to be vaccinated to keep our employment, and all students will have the directive from the state of California that if you want to be in person, that you must be vaccinated. Now, I know there's a lot of questions regarding what about a medical exemption or a religious exemption. There's a lot of those details that have yet to be answered. So when I say there's more to come and we're going to monitor it and we'll get the word out to everyone, those are some of the questions or concerns or gaps in our understanding of this that exist. So as we learn, we'll definitely share out with everyone. But for right now, I think we'll wrap it up. Dr. Elms, I want to thank you again for taking the time to be with us this week.
Well, thank you for having me.
And we appreciate all that you do. You've been here in the district for a long time, and you've made a tremendous impact. Many people on the base know you, but it's wonderful to see that people in Boron are getting this opportunity as well. And hope you have a great school year over there.
It's been great so far. So
Excellent. Well, parents, thank you again, and students for tuning in to Mondays with Muroc. And we hope you have a wonderful week, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.